This episode of The Totally Rad Show is brought to you by Squarespace. On today's show, it's all about zombies as we take a look at AMC's The Walking Dead.
Today we're back with TV, very excited. We're going to be talking about The Walking Dead.
Probably my most anticipated new series in years.
I think a lot of us most anticipated new series in years.
Comes out Sunday.
So it comes out Sunday, the 31st, Halloweenies.
Smart.
Very smart. So The Walking Dead was a graphic novel that we actually, yes, Robert Kirkman, and that we actually reviewed on TRS.
Yeah, way back when.
Way back when, and has now been adapted for television by Frank Darabont. And the pilot episode, the first episode, we saw the first two episodes. The first episode was actually directed by Frank Darabont.
Mr. Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank Redemption, The
Green
Mist,
Mile.
which just came out. And also...
Just came out 2 years ago.
Well, I mean, I think that was his most recent, right?
Yeah.
And we reviewed it as well. Yeah. Also, both written by Frank Darabont. I don't
Produced
know if
by Gail Ann Hurd as well, who's James Cameron's old school producer. Gail produced a lot of our favorite films from growing up.
Big thing. You know, about zombies.
Yeah, they walk and they're dead.
But here's the thing you gotta realize about The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
This is a zombie television series. I mean, what else is there to not love about that? I mean,
zombie apocalypse on TV.
On
AMC.
On AMC. Where do we live?
And a zombie apocalypse.
You know what? Back to the Future 2, keep your hoverboards. We have AMC television's
Amazing.
The Walking Dead.
Dude,
so,
tweet that shit.
Yeah. So, Daniel Trachtenberg, the first two episodes of The Walking Dead, in your brain and eyeballs, what did you think?
Right, first two.
Not in that order.
First two episodes.
First eyeballs, then brain.
It's a phenomenal show, folks. Phenomenal. First of all, great score. Bear McCreary, who did the score to Battlestar, and a few other things that were all in that same style, that tribal drum style.
Yeah.
This score, ambient, atmospheric, sweet,
No taiko
hopeful, dark, awesome. B, this is gonna sound really nerdy and geeky, but I love the color correction. It's like pale and open and pastel-y, and just it's a unique look, especially for a TV series. Phenomenal. The casting is awesome. Like nobody looks TV-y, and yet everyone's an unknown. You know, it's like it's all well, not everyone. And there's some cameos and or who knows if they're gonna stick around.
Or a couple people that you're like, I've seen them in everything.
Yeah, but it just everyone felt right. It's a great show.
Well, that was very specific. Good way to end.
Yeah.
Daniel Jeff Trachtenberg.
Yes, I'm glad you recognized that my name change went through.
I'm glad.
Here's where I'm going to disagree
Funny how
with
you didn't want to go with Day Lewis. You wanted to go with
Daniel Jeff Trachtenberg.
I know where my bread is buttered. Doesn't make any sense. Here's where I'm going to disagree with you. I agree this is a phenomenal show, and I love how they're not pulling any punches here, folks. This is a violent, graphic, intense show for TV. It is ballsy and in your face, and they are presenting as intense imagery as in the graphic novel, as in the comic, that is on your television screen. Where I'm going to disagree with you is I think the casting is really subpar. And I had a problem with the lead guy. I had a problem with his best friend. I had a problem with almost every character.
Oh, wow.
I felt like everyone felt false and wrong for their role. I really felt like the casting director, I've often said that Modern Family is an example of where the casting director deserves an award. This is one of those ones where I felt like the casting
You'd
director
like to steal an award from a casting director.
didn't
You're
come
gonna take
through.
that right out of her hand.
And I'm surprised that you specifically pointed that out, because I felt that was the shortcoming of the show. Otherwise, I had a great time watching it. It is so great to see this comic that I love brought to life, and to see, like you said, a freaking
Yeah.
full-on zombie show that's not pulling any punches.
Yeah, I think for me, as far as the casting goes, my porridge was just right. I didn't really even think great casting, but I didn't think bad casting. So I just sort of thought, I'm watching this thing. It's awesome. It is unbelievable to basically say that you're basically watching Dawn of the Dead, the television series. And for me, that in and of itself, and done without pulling punches. It's not, the ABC Family version of zombies.
Which is a great show.
Great show. Zombie High School, amazing. One Tree Zombie.
Zombie College was great.
Zombie College was actually really good. But my fear about this show, and I'm going to obviously continue watching this show, zombies, television, AMC doing it, I'm in. My fear is that I'm not going to really, that they're going to spend more time with the sort of character development and the characters interpersonal, which is where I think the comic book lost me, was there wasn't enough zombiness in it.
There's a lot of zombiness in these first 2 episodes.
I know, but we're about to get to the point at which it becomes awkward relationship triangle time.
Yeah.
And that for me is where if we spend 45 minutes dealing with awkward triangle time and like one zombie attack happens.
Even in the comic, in the midst of the triangle, there's a lot of zombies in the triangle.
Which is where I'm excited, but I'm metering my excitement with the potential anticipation of them going off the rails. But as of right now, the train is on a great track.
Let me throw in there too that in the comic, the character stuff felt trite and felt like, yeah, you're just going through it. We've had this drama before, and and nothing's poetic and interesting about it. It just sort of is. The show's take on that similar material broke my heart. The father with the sniper rifle in the first episode, a side character, maybe perhaps a day player, I don't know.
Oh, he's
amazing. He's gonna come back. Amazing moment, story-wise and performance, actor-wise.
Yeah, he's great. I agree. He's great.
Whoa.
His son, as casting the
Not
son.
so much.
I mean, there's so many characters. I'm like, why did you go with that choice?
But and I will say that there are moments like that I didn't get from the comic that are a little bit even more heavy-handed in the television show, but I think they work. Like when you see what's happening, the relationship, and then he pulls out the thing and you see Heather literally, I know it was all vague on purpose, people.
I think I know what you're talking
Heather
about.
literally goes, wait, what the fuck?
Oh,
That's that oh my god.
The
You know what I
character
mean?
reveals. The way a character was revealed.
And it was like
revealed.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it was handled more delicately in the comic, but I don't think it needed to be in the television series because it lands.
Where do you guys? I know you guys weren't as big of fans of the comic as I was, but where do you come down on how close it should stick to the? I mean, because we have a lot of issues of the comic that have come out now, and and these first two stayed pretty
Very true.
close.
Yeah.
But it could certainly veer or not. I mean, it could be True Blood in the sense that it's just inspired by.
True Blood is an interesting reference to call upon.
Because they have a lot of the
because
same stuff
There's a
from the
lot of
books.
things that are very similar, and the first season is very similar to the first book. And then there's plot lines that are identical, and there's plot lines that have nothing to do with it, and there's characters that do one thing in the book and do so like it takes what it wants. It's like Bruce Lee's philosophy, you know, like throw it against the wall and keep what sticks. Like, and this is like, or take what you want and throw away the rest.
Yeah.
And I feel like so far so good, and I kind of like that philosophy for it.
The only show I'm more excited about than this is Game of Thrones, and if that is as well done as this, I will be a very happy man.
I'm a little nervous for you because I've seen like footage of Game of Thrones and it looks like it could be on the side of Renaissance
I don't
fair.
believe you.
I'm just
No,
saying.
I don't.
I'm just saying. So Walking Dead, Halloween, how best to spend your night is a question in a poem.
Haiku.
So, Jeff Canada.
Have you guys seen the internet meme, Tom Selleck, a waterfall and a sandwich?
No.
It's hilarious, but you know what would make that website even better? It's just pictures that people have composed of Tom Selleck, a waterfall and a sandwich in various, and I would love people to put me in there.
Because of the mustache.
It would be so much better if that site was made on Squarespace. In fact, every site known to man would be better if it was done on Squarespace because it's easy and they look great. They don't all look the same. Let's say you're starting a new private investigation on, let's say, the island state of Hawaii.
Oh, okay.
You'd want to have a website, any reason to have a website, go to squarespace.com. You can update it and manage it with your iPhone or Android app.
Dunsy
You've
onesies.
got, never goes down. It's like a nun. was terrible. That was awful. I don't even know why I said that.
Finish strong.
I don't know where that came from.
Finish strong.
And what else has it got? That was the Selleck in me.
WYSIWYG editor?
Selleck just came out.
editor?
WYSIWYG, if you want 20, excuse me.
Too much Hawaii.
If you want
got
to
too
use
tropical for us.
you got 10% off the lifetime of your
tropical
order
stuff in
on
your mouth.
Squarespace. Use our promo code when you check out TRS. It will make everyone happy.
Amazing.
including Tom
We also
Selleck.
do want to thank for our Halloween backgrounds, Karen Ingman, right?
That's right.
That's right.
Trick or treat, folks.
Trick or treat,
Trick or
my
treat.
friend.
Hey,
Be
have a
safe out
safe
there.
and happy
Make sure
Halloween.
cut your candy.
Yep, and if
Don't
you,
stray too far from your
if you get
parents.
into a
Wear bright
live
clothes.
space shuttle, make sure that your robot friend does not try to launch you into space.
Here's what I want from all
I've
of
been
you.
there. It's
I
crazy.
want you to go to our forums and post pictures of yourself in your Halloween costume
Yes.
so we can see.
Most definitely. Have a great weekend. Halloween. Stick around. At the end, we're gonna have to do a cool new little thing, a little factoid conversation about today in history. What? No, you explained it to me like that.
This day in rad.
So stick around at the end of the show. When is that, though? When is that? It's not
Stick
the
around right after the sponsor.
Right after the
after the
sponsor?
sponsors, we're gonna tell you what happened in this day. You got it. Here we go.
and wrap it in. All right, stick around after the sponsors. We're gonna have a little piece of information and chat about it. What had happened today?
Stick around. Okay, bring your notebook.
Could be something. So stick around after the sponsors. We're gonna have a fun fact rad moment in history. Shit.
Well, we're gonna drop some knowledge on you and drop some
Got it on.
history. You don't like
This day in rad history, which could be really cool. Could be really
Excellent.
Oh, it was so good! It was so
I said,
good!
which could be really cool. All right, everybody, stick around. After this, we're gonna be trying something new. We're gonna take a look at the rad history of this day from the past. What is that? Is that bad? What's bad with that? All right, everybody, stick around. We're gonna be trying something new, talking about what happened today.
Hawaiian Gilligan? Hawaii 5-0?
Magna PI!
Amazing.
You gotta sell it if you're Selleck.
Magnum PI, baby?
That's right.
Those shorts are 80s.
Everyone's gonna love that, dude.
The shorts are 80s.
Lost jumpsuit? A spaceman.
NASA space. Is it?
I'm Kevin Donaldson from Space Camp.
Oh my
Oh, wow.
Donovan.
Isn't that awesome?
Did you want to
that.
get it and you sought it out, or did you see it and then you said,
Look at that. What?
How did that happen?
From the 80s.
Rollerball? Some sort of.
Physical challenge. Really.
Oh,
Wonderful.
amazing.
Wonderful.
Amazing.
Did you make the shirt? Or did
Nope.
you find it?
I bought it.
Dude, that's the
Amazing.
winner. That's the winner.
Amazing.
Winner, chicken dinner, Dan.
Double dare, Dan.
I took the
Double
physical
dare.
challenge.
Anyway.
Yeah, baby.
Body.
Milk it.
Book.
Ping damage. Booyah, booyah.